Everybody, all right, so this is a tutorial on how to customize your Adobe page. So I'm going to go into Adobe. So that's, if you're starting on your web page, you're going to go into spark.adobe.com. You're going to make sure that you're logged in the right way. I'm already logged in, but you have to make sure you're logged in with your school account. Don't go in on the left, go in on the right. I can't stress that enough. You won't be able to do it otherwise. All right, so you're going to go into manage brand. So you already have your brand. You should have your assets with your name and your logo. And you're going to go in and you're going to choose which template you like. So do you like the light? Do you like the medium? Do you like the dark? I'm going to go with the medium for a moment. Right now, I've already started customizing, but I'm going to change some things in here. So right off the bat, this is not going to be what I'm editing in terms of adding my content. This is allowing me to customize the look of what I'm going to add in my story. But I'm going to do that in another place. This whole area is just to manage the brand, manage the themes, manage the templates. It is not where I'm going to be creating my actual story. So all you're doing in here is you're changing the look of the template. So look what I just did. I just changed that. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to make it so that it's not all caps. Actually, maybe I want that all caps, but I definitely don't want that subheader to be all caps. Then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to click what I want to change and I'm going to fix that. I'm going to make it so that the shape is actually going to be green. I'll have a little hint of green in there. I'm going to click on here and I can actually change the color. If I wanted, I could make it red. Don't do that. It looks terrible. I can make it black if I wanted. I can make it purple. So maybe I'll do that. Then I can go on the button. And I can even change the font of the button if I wanted to. But you want to try to keep it consistent with your brand colors. I'm going to stay away from the red because I think it's going to start looking too much. But I can make the color of my button. I can make it purple. I can make the backgrounds green. Okay, look how it starts looking. It's super nice. I can change it, and then I'd have to change the colors and the border. Ooh, maybe I can make the border green. Ooh, look at that. So you can really get very detailed in terms of how you want to customize. Okay, I'm going to keep that white. I think I like it like that. I could change the way that the quotes look. I can make it like that. I can change the background color if I wanted. Okay. I'm actually really liking this. I can go in here. I can change the text. So I have these little highlights of color in there that I'm really enjoying. I can change the color of the type of font that it's used. I mean, you can get really detailed, but be consistent. So I can, it starts usually like that. I'm going to add that little kind of flair to it. So here, notice how this is not now consistent. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to make it consistent. So I want to have the blue. I think that's what it was. I don't remember, but I want to make sure that there's consistency. Okay, I can go in here. Again, I'm going to make it consistent. If I'm using that for pictures, that's how I'm going to make it for all of them, because I'm going to end up using this template when I create my story, which I'll show you in a second. So all of that is now done. It has a consistent look. I press done, but I can't edit it there. What I now need to do is go in here, and I'm going to show you what happens. I started this story. You would start it from scratch, okay? So here, I'll do it from scratch. You can go here, go to the bottom, and you create a web page. Now, I can go to theme. And guess what? That is the theme I chose. And you know how I know? Watch what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to say, my students. I'm going to tell the story of my students. I'm going to add a header. Remember that I made that green? Teaching at MBPS. That's going to be the story. I don't want a subtitle right now, so that's cool. I'm going to go here, I can upload a photo or I can find photos. Keep in mind, for your project, you should probably have photos that are yours because you want this to be more of a personal story. But because I don't have that, I'm going to just find some in here. So I'm going to put just teaching, just because I want to be able to show you quickly, how this might look. All right. So teaching. Oh my God, this is so not NBPS. Can you imagine that was our technology? Not happening. Okay, so then I can add a video, and that video can either be a YouTube video or you can be the link from the Adobe Spark, which is what you're going to do later. I can go in, I can add photos. So maybe I'm going to add photo there. No, look at that. Do you see? That has my the template that from what I created. Then I'm going to create a glide show. So what I need to do with the glide show is you can either find photos, but I suggest that you use your own. And I'm going to put a series of photographs of teaching. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to go save. Okay, the glide show is absolutely stunning. So look what happened. So I have the photo and then I have this glide show and it looks beautiful. Look how it kind of glides into each other. And in here, I can add a video. I can add more photos. Okay, so these would be your own photos, of course. Okay, that you would probably, have saved somewhere that you would bring in. Okay, I don't recommend that you do it like this, but I'm just showing you how this works. You can add a quote. Teaching and learning is fun. Okay, you can do all these different elements. You can add a video in here. Okay, I don't have one right now, but you can really customize that. You can go in, you can add photo grids. So I'm just showing you how this kind of works. Save, add your photos, save them together. Okay. Then you look at that. Look how beautiful. I can add a video. I can add a button external link. You got to really play with it. And your story should be visual. But notice how I'm using the template that I customized in that other section. So this is how it all kind of comes together. All right. I hope this was helpful. You're going to get started and you're going to be okay. What's more important is that you actually have a story that is interesting and that people will care to hear about or to look at. I'll make one more video that's going to talk a little bit about the video. So when you get to that point, don't stress. You will, but there'll be a video to explain. All right. Good luck. Get started. Have fun.